Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Monday. Okay, what day is this? Sorry about that. Happy Monday afternoon. And we are so glad to have you here. Hope you had a great weekend. And excited for you to take part in this the next chapter in learning all about the new features of Big Sur on your Mac, the new operating system. I'm assuming you all have updated by now. Those of you that are able to, I think most of you are able to, and we're going to continue to learn the new features. Now we're going to be focusing on photos, actually in particular videos, because for the first time you're able to do some things with your videos on the Mac that you could always do on the iPhone and iPad, but you couldn't do them on the big old Mac. Go figure that. So let's not waste any more time. I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to open up photos. I'm going to switch to the split screen. All right, here we are. So I'm using recordings for this demo so that I can show you everything without having to try to find images and find screens and all of that. We're just going to do it straight like this, and it works just fine. So I have opened Photos, the Photos app, as you can see, and it looks very different. If you haven't looked at it before, you see how different it's looking. It takes on the side panel takes on whatever background colors you have in your wallpaper on your Mac desktop, and the side panel is everything is here in one place as opposed to bottom, top, wherever it was before. Especially, well, I'm thinking of the iPad now. Actually, the iPad and the iPhone had stuff all over the place. The Mac always had things on the side, but it's arranged a little differently. So we're going to go down to, if you don't have the albums expanded, click on the arrow here next to Media Type, and we're going to click on Videos, because that's where our attention is going to be drawn to. Alrighty? Let's see here. Now, I don't want to take anything too long, so I'll just pick something short. Okay, this is like 11 seconds. So let's click on this one. See how that works out. Alrighty, double click. And here's the video. Alright, and I could play it. This is out in Vanderbilt Estate in Long Island.
Look what we found.
Let me turn the sound off for that. Okay, there we are. So what can we do with this? So let's go back, and I wonder if it's not too short. This is fine. All right, so I'm gonna click up. I have mine at full screen, so I'm gonna click on Edit, Photo. Actually, even though it's a video. Alrighty. So here's video. Now, one thing you can do, which we already knew before, was that you can trim the size of it. If it's too long, you could always, I can start at the end here, look at the bottom, and I could drag back to a part. If I don't want to have this very part at the end, I can drag it back a second or so, or however many seconds you want. I'll just do 1 second here, a couple of seconds here, all right? And then I can, right there, I could do it, okay? And if I click done up in the right hand corner here, it's going to cut that second off. I can save video, means I'll keep it that way, or I can save it as a new clip. You would save it as a new clip if you want to keep the original. So let's save it as a new clip. You may not want to keep the original, you can just save it. But so there it is, all right? So now it's 10 seconds. Now let's find some more things to do. Click on Edit. Now, a lot of the adjustments that you could make on the photos before, you can now make on the video. So for instance, if you don't think it's bright enough, or there's enough color, or first of all, in the Mac, here's the up in the adjust up here in light, I can click on and drag this slider to the right, and it does a lot of things. What it does is it moves a bunch of these sliders down here in different directions to do what it thinks is a good look for the video. So if I drag all this over, I drag it away, you see what happens? It gets brighter. If I drag it back to the other way, it gets darker. It's not as precise as on the photos, but you see what it does. And now I come down to here, And here's saturation. Maybe I want to add more color to it. Yeah, there's more color. See that? How I added more color to it? Or maybe just vibrance. Add more color. All right. And so your video doesn't have to be, if your video feels like a little washed out or a little dullish, you can drag this slider and that adds more color. Okay, there's that there. Now, some people say, well, aren't you cheating? Well, no, you're making it better. Not every camera is going to see with its eye what you saw with your eye. You may see the full millions of colors in the spectrum there with your eye, but the camera can only pick up a portion of that. You know, the cameras were made by man, unlike our eyes. Let's see here. Now, so that's fine. Now, let's say, but there's more to that. There's more than just these little filters and stuff like that. Let me pull that back a little bit. If you come over here to filters, which is you have these 3 tabs on top, adjust, filters, and crop. If I click on filter, well, now I have the option to do some special effects on this video. So here is, you see they have original. If I click on vivid, oh, that blows out the white parts, doesn't it? All right, so let's go to vivid warm, which is the next one. Okay, that gives it more of an autumnal look. Oranges and the greens. Vivid cool emphasizes the blues of the color spectrum. Dramatic, well, I guess if you were doing a horror movie, look like that. Dramatic warm, that's dramatic warm. That looks dramatic bleached out to me, but you may want to give it an old-fashioned look. There's dramatic cool, mono, black and white, silver tone, and enhanced white in the black and white, which enhances the white parts of the black and white, and noir, which enhances the dark parts of the black and white. So maybe I'll just want to do vivid warm. And that'll be, once I click that, that'll be the way that video looks. All right, so if I choose done, and there it is. That's how the video looks now. All right. Look what we found. But it's not moving. Yo. It's supposed to be moving. Okay, let's try it again. There you go. All right. Look what we found. See how the colors are more orange and also looks closed, but and in fact it changed everything in the video. There it is. That's only 10 seconds. Okay. Let me go back to the beginning. Now, if I change my mind, I go back to edit, and I can revert in the top left, revert to original. So let's do that. Boom. Back to where it was. Hey, I think it was prettier before. It kind of had a little interesting glow to it. So I'm going to turn that back on. Filters. And vivid warm. Now, realistic? Who knows? But it's kind of interesting. So I'm going to click done. All right. And it's all good. So let's go use the back arrow to go back. Now, you don't have to be that picky on it actually. So here's my original. And here is the changed one. Let's try something else. Let's go. Again, I want to keep these short. Here one. This is 8 seconds. All right. There's that one. Okay, it's walking to. All right. Turn the sound down. All right. Now I'm going to go back here. Now back up to edit. there's some other things you can do. Maybe you just don't want to mess around too much and you just want to, hey, computer, just do it for me. I'm going to let you choose which should be how to improve it. So that would be using the magic wand. That's next to edit. That little stick with the sparklies. That's the magic wand. I'm going to click on it. And it's going to do, okay, well, I guess it did something. I don't know what it did. Let's see what it looks a little different. So it enhanced some colors, enhanced some shading and all of that. Well, how do we know if it's better? Well, we can turn the magic wand right off. Come up to the top, click the magic wand again. Oh, you see that? Now it looks a little duller, doesn't it? So it did do something. So let me turn it back. It's the greens are a little duller, the blues are a little duller. So I'm going to turn it back on. In fact, let's get to the point where the little girl's walking with her red shirt. Okay, you see her shirt. Reds are really telling. So I'm going to click on the magic wand. It goes back to the beginning. Oh, well, it didn't matter where I started from, didn't it? So let's go play it again. And yeah, I can see now. Her shirt's redder, the sky's bluer, so it's kind of nice. So if you're not sure, you just know you want it to be better, but you're not sure what you should do, the magic wand comes in quite handy. All right? So let's go back here. Now, I'm getting a lot of these tips from the tips webpage that you get when you first install you first install Big Sur, Mac OS 11. You get a notification in the top right corner of the screen saying see what's new in Big Sur. You click on it and it takes you to a web page that has all the little tips. So I can put that web page, I don't know if it'll work. I can try it. Yeah, it should work. Can I put that in the comments? I'll see if that'll work or not. Anyway, but you should see it there once you already have it. All right. So let's go back out here. Alrighty. Let's pick something else. Some of the previous trips. Okay. A lot of the videos I took out because I was done with them and they were filling up my computer, so I had to make room. All right, this is 21 seconds, kind of long, but let's go ahead. Well, here's 14. All right, 21 seconds. Let's do that. There it is. Okay, more views of the.
It's Long Island.
More views of the Long Island Sound. Okay. All right. Power plant behind this man's estate, behind all these houses, estates. Okay. So now. Actually, I don't want to use that one. It's not enough contrast to show what I want to show you. So I'm going to go back out, and here's a better one. They can't be, the reason I want to keep them short so I don't have to wait too long for them to make the changes so you can see them. So this is walking through a passageway, well, I guess under the tower of the house. Okay. And there's a lot of opportunity here. There's shadows, there's brightness to do some other changes. Okay, so first thing I want to do with this one, I'm going to crop what I don't need out of it. I'm gonna click on Edit. I'm gonna drag the beginning. I just want to get to the square or the courtyard of this house here. Okay. So we're in the courtyard. All right, that's better. It's still not letting me do it. Come on, let me go further. Okay, fine. There we go. We're in the courtyard. Right there. Good. Right there. Alrighty. So now I'm going to click on Done. Save as a new clip. Okay. And the one I want is this. So now it starts here. So I'm going to now make some interesting changes by going back up here and clicking on Edit. Now, I showed you a couple of things, but you can actually do some retouching on here. Oddly enough, if there's something in the video you want out, I'm going to click on Retouch. I mean, not retouching. I mean recoloring. You can't retouch it in the video. I can recolor particular things. So I'm going to come down here. Now this is called Curves, all right? Not that there used to be a place called Curves that was a gym. So if you see this thing pops open here, there's a line here. This is a curve. It's a mathematical thing from algebra. And if I click on it and drag this line up, drag it down, see, it's making multiple changes at once. And you kind of eyeball it to see if you think what looks good. If not, put it back where it was. Alrighty? There's that. Then, here's levels. Here's something else. Now, RGB means red, green, blue. And I'm not going to get too much into the techie stuff, but it controls the red, green, and blue color. So if I click at the bottom left circle and drag to the right, it changes. It affects the dark colors, the darkness. Okay, contrast. From the right on the bottom, drag to the left, it adds more brightness. So this way you can just eyeball it individually. Now, if this is kind of scary, then don't do it. You know, it's not for everybody to do. But if you have an eye for this kind of thing, or just learn how to do it. Okay. More importantly is definition. Definition. If it seems kind of soft edge, this puts like more distinct lines around everything. Like you took an ink pen and drew lines around everything to make it stand out more. So I just drag over like this. The amount of definition is here. You see what happens? I drag it all the way. And the darker colors kind of stand out. I drag back to the other side. They kind of go back. Do it again. It's subtle, but the shadows are coming bigger, darker. All right, so that's kind of cool. All right. If the video is slightly blurry, not terribly blurry, but slightly blurry, you come down to sharpen. Click here and you can drag to the right to make it sharper. You don't want to do too much because then it'll start to get grainy, right? If there's a lot of grain in it, then this will reduce the graininess by removing the noise reduction. I drag it up. Okay, and that can help. See, you can't really see a lot of these because it's such a small thing. Oh, let me blow it up some. There we go. There we are. Okay. I just zoomed in with on the trackpad with my fingers, and on the mouse you can zoom in. So let's come down here to, now here's something fun. This is called vignette. It'll make it like it's an old time photo, old time video. I'm gonna click on it, a little circle here. All right, let me zoom back in. And let's see here. Vignette is, oh, it's off. Turn it back on. There's the strength of it. Softness. If I drag 3 different things here: strength, radius, and softness. So radius is how wide a vignette. Softness, I can make the movie look kind of soft edge, and make it stronger. Let's go all the way out here. Let's see what it does. Okay. Now, what does it look like? Well, let's see. Now you see everything kind of slowed down because I made all these changes. All right, so I'm going to click Done. Okay, now it's a different looking video. Now it should play now normally. Okay, I already messed around with how it looks. Kind of fuzzy and old-timey. Well, how can you tell? Let's go back to the original one. And let's skip ahead to where that starts. Right away, you can see it's brighter. The blacks are not so good, but things are brighter. I think I'll keep it the original way. I don't want to make it dim looking and all of that. All right. And this probably wasn't the best choice. Let's go here. Let's go back. Now, I don't need this other one, so I'm going to click on the one that I just made, the copy, and I'm going to delete that. So, it deletes it on everything. By the way, any change you make here on your Mac, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, in the Photos app, these changes will be made on the photo there as well. So keep that in mind, all right? Let's see here. Let's find something different. Let's find something different. Not too crazy, but simple. Let's try this one. That's just walking along a train crossing. All right, there we are. We turn the sound off. Everything is blue. Okay. And once again, you can crop it. You can do change the length of it. You can change the colors on the edit. Or just enhance it a little bit. Once again, you have the magic wand, all right? If I want to make this black and white, you could by using the filter. How would the filter look? Let's try the filter look on this. Let's try the black and white one on this one. Alrighty. Filters. And mono. Okay. And if I click done, now I play it. Alright, give it a second to catch up. Let's try it again. Like back in the day. Okay, that's that. All right. I don't want it to be black and white. So I'm going to edit, revert to original. All right. Oh, that's so much better. Now, what about this circle up here with the 3 dots? Again, this is like what we do in photos. Click on the 3 dots. And it doesn't allow you to do markup. I kind of figured it didn't, but I was hoping. You never know, but yeah. So you can't draw on it with a pencil as you can with the photos. But what you can do, you can crop a video. All right? If there's something, we're not going to do this one, another picture. I've had, sometimes there was something on top I didn't want to see. It was a video sitting still looking at something, and there was something in the way I didn't want in the video. Now these are all moving around. Here's one that's sitting still. Here's one. Okay. Now, let's say there's too much stuff in this video. I don't want all of that. I don't need the tree shaking too much. Okay. So what I can do for this portion of it, just like you can crop a photo, you can crop a video. So I'm gonna go. Let's go over to here. All right, let's go here, and let's click on Edit, and then Crop. Look at that. You get the crop bars all around it. So, oh, that wasn't in the video. I just drag this over here like this, and drag this up, and drag the bottom up from the bottom, on the bottom corner. Okay. Now, that's the only thing in the video. All the other stuff, we get rid of that tree some more. The rest of that stuff is gone from the video. So if you were shooting the video and some dog's over in the side barking, or somebody or whatever, or some ugly sign is there, crop it out. Click done. Now we have that's the video. Still shaky. I zoom in, it's even closer. All right, so that's how that works. And if you change your mind, I click on edit and then revert to original. Okay, that's how that works. Pretty cool. Didn't know you could do that, huh? All right, let's go to done. Now, one more thing. Something else about the black and white I want to show you. And that is edit. Black and white is down here. All right. It gives you options to control the black and white. So if I click on it, there's black and white. And then I can make adjustments by dragging this slider, how much darkness, how much contrast I want. One emphasizes certain shades, other one emphasizes other shades, and it changes it. So if I go all the way over here, let's see how it looks. Let's put it like that, okay? And let's see how it looks. Let's play it. This is Scarsdale. It's like back in the day before I could have lived there. Let's go back here. All right. Oh, I changed the colors of it on the fly. So you can make yourself a black and white video. Yeah, I was there back in the day. Look at that. Well, the cars give it away. Well, except for that one car. It's kind of an old looking car there. All right. So that's, but I'm not going to keep it like that. So I'm just going to do revert to original. Okay. So now this is, like I said, I want to show you something a little different. All right. This is not what you would expect to do with your movies. You could do it with your photos, but you can do it. You can crop them. Okay. You can adjust if it's too dark. You can add brightness to it. I don't have any too dark videos. Now, if you shot it in the closet, okay, ain't much you can do that you can see anything. But, you know, sometimes they're a little too dark. I wonder if I have anything like that on here. Probably what someone else sent me, but I guess it had to be shot on an iPhone or something. This is one. This is kind of dark. Let's try this one. Nope, I didn't mean that one. Where'd the little kids go? Here we are. Okay, sound down. Now that was kind of shot in the dark, light on the kid's face. They look almost like ghosts. All right, so.
One more time. Good job.
I don't know what they said, but anyway. So let's go and let's try to see if we can do anything with that. Can you fix something like that? Can this be saved? Well, if I click on, well, look at that. All I did was click on Magic Wand, and look what happened. I mean, look what happened. The colors are there. You know, they don't look like yellow ghosts. The colors are back all around in here. So sometimes that can just work. Okay, I'm going to click on, I'm going to take it off. Let's just see again. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm going to click the magic wand on again. Saved it. Saved it. I mean, there are more things that could be done, but they did a pretty good job with this. Okay, so let's go back out. I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna send this to my friend who sent it to me. Hey, your kids don't have to look like, you know, little aliens. Okay, there you go. And I'll teach her how to do it. So that's fun. So that's why I'm showing you this, for stuff like, because every now and then we make a video, we didn't mean to make it that dark, or somebody else shot us for us, and I don't have anything good here that does. Yeah, because most of mine come out good. I ain't trying to brag, but you know, I know what I'm doing, so that's all. Yeah. And here's a nighttime one. And now this uses the iPhone's night mode. Can it be any better? Well, let's see. Let's click on edit. I'm going to drag the light slider over. It makes it brighter. I don't know if it makes it better or not, but that can be done. It could have a little more color. Okay, it has a little more color in it. That's kind of cool. Done. And enhance. You see how the green in the back and the red is, maybe it's a little bit overdone, but you know, it's kind of a spooky looking thing anyway. This is what they have to do in Jersey City with the outdoor seating in these pods. Like a sci-fi movie.
That's good. That's good.
There you go. See? It's kind of nice. So, okay, let's take it out. Let's take out the what I did. Okay, revert to original. Original was fine. So, that's how that's done. All right. Alrighty. So that's what you can do with your videos. You can really make some cool stuff. Alrighty. So, and when you save it, you know, it automatically saves to your Photos app. And just like anything else, if you want to send it, if you want to send a video, share it. You know how to do all of that, right? Okay. If I want to share this video here, I click on it. I click on the arrow pointing to the top. And I can send it by, well, if it's small enough, it'll go by mail. But if it's too big, it'll let you know. It'll tell you that, you know, on your Mac, it'll tell you, ask you if you want to use mail drop to do it. It'll send it to the cloud, and the person will get a link saying, hey, so-and-so, Victor sent you a video. Click on this link, and it'll download to them. That's how that's done. AirDrop is doing between devices, so you know about that. And that's pretty simple. You can send it by message. If they have, you can send it by message. From the Mac, though, the person would have to be using an Apple device, iPhone, iPad, or Mac. From your phone, you can send it it'll go to anybody because it'll be as a text message. Alrighty. So that's the lesson here. So now I'm going to go back to full screen. And now we're back in full screen. And that's it, folks. Hope you can practice that. Make some use of it. Try it out for yourself. Have some fun. Ooh, shaking too much. Sorry about that. Have some fun with your videos. I know you're not out shooting videos right now, probably, but you have some ones you shot in the past, and maybe you want to fix them up a little bit. Now you can do so right on your Mac. Now, I'll show you the same thing for the iPhone people, iPad people. We'll show them the same thing in that class as well. But we're here on the Mac today, okay? And make use of it. Alrighty. So that's all there is to it, and we'll see you next time for another Mac class. And until then, everybody, as I always say, be safe, healthy, and happy. This is Victor Carr, signing off.